People exercise for a variety of reasons, some of which include visual appearance, pliability, strength gains, longevity, balance, and so on. I am focused on the longevity aspect of exercising. What physical activity can be done in order to live a longer and fuller life? Well, I was fortunate enough to take a school-run trip to Sardinia to study longevity. Sardinia, a large Italian island to the west of Italy, is one of the 5 famous blue zones on the planet. What is a blue zone? It is a region in which an unusually high number of people live to be 100 years or older. So what daily activities do these Sardinians perform to live such long and full lives? The first thing I noticed about most of the Sardinian villages that we visited was the structure of the villages. They sit on the sides of mountains. Because of this, if people want to walk to the park or walk to the local grocery store, they will be walking up and down hills to get to their destination. I was able to experience this myself in a few of the villages that we visited. The walks we took were not strenuous, but they were not undemanding. They required a few types of exercise: aerobic, or cardio, balancing, and muscle strengthening. Aerobic, because walking up and down the streets required me to have a higher oxygen intake. Balancing, because I needed to keep a center of gravity on the angled roads and sidewalks. And muscle strengthening, because of the amount of stairs and uphill roads I walked on. After each walk, I felt like I had just finished a light leg workout. The people who live in these villages make these walks every day, which begs the question, does moderate daily exercise really lead to longevity? I turned to research from Buettner, author of The Blue Zones, a New York Times bestseller about living a long and healthy life. He says, an ideal routine, which you should discuss with your doctor, would include a combination of aerobic, balancing, and muscle strengthening activities. He then goes on to mention that in all longevity cultures, regular, low-intensity activities satisfies all of the above, while going easy on the knees and hips. After visiting a few villages in Sardinia, my classmates and I spent a day living like a Sardinian shepherd. The shepherds spend much of their day hiking, most days walking more than 5 miles. Because of the hilly terrain, they are also performing the ideal exercise routine. Another point is that these shepherds don't take days off. They can't, because their animals need to be tended to. This keeps them exercising every single day. Buettner reports that walking 5 miles a day or more, as Sardinian shepherds do, provides all the cardiovascular benefits you might expect, and also has a positive effect on muscle and bone metabolism without the joint pounding of running marathons or triathlons. So how can we incorporate this kind of exercise in our own lives? What if we don't live in a Sardinian village but still want the benefits that come from that sort of exercise? Well, if you don't live in a place with hills or mountains, don't worry. There are plenty of activities that you can do every day that supports longevity. Here are some of the activities that Buettner suggests. Walk. This is one activity that all successful centenarians did and do, almost daily. It's free, easier on the joints than running, always accessible, invites company, and if you're walking briskly, may even have the same cardiovascular benefits as running. After a hard day, the walk can relieve stress. After a meal, it can aid digestion. Next is make a date. Getting out and about can be more fun with other people. Make a list of people to walk with. Combining walking and socializing may be the best strategy for setting yourself up for the habit. Knowing someone else is counting on you may motivate you to keep a walking date. Lastly, have fun and keep moving. Make a list of physical activities you enjoy. Rather than exercising for the sake of exercising, make your lifestyle active. Ride a bicycle instead of driving. Walk to the store. At work, take a walking break instead of a coffee and donut break. Build activity into your routine and lifestyle. Do what you enjoy. Forget the gym if you don't like it. You're not likely to go there if it's a chore. And don't force yourself to do things that you dislike. In conclusion, we can infer from both the reading and my own personal anecdotal experience that moderate daily exercise can help encourage a long and full life.